Hey everyone, it's Aubrey, recovering perfectionist, queen of distraction / gardener, and we are back for another summer garden tour and update. I've really been pondering the last few weeks about whether or not we want to have a fall garden, and honestly, I don't. I'm really just kind of worn out from all of the things that go along with being outside during the summer, and my soul just very much wants to start doing the inside cozy fall things. But I know that once fall and winter roll around, if I have some kind of reason to be outdoors, it's really going to be much better for my mental health if I have some kind of outdoor outlet that I need to tend to. I try to be really good about getting the boys outside during the cooler months, but there are some days where we just hunker down inside and I really just don't spend as much time outside as I should. So in the spirit of, can't you see I'm doing something right now? So in the spirit of being the responsible adult that I'm always striving to be, I think I'm just gonna rally, do the fall garden, and just see what happens. Realistically, at this point, groceries are so dang expensive and produce that I really do just need to be diligent about trying to grow whatever we can. Because yeah, I'm just tired of spending so much money at the grocery store. And even just with the small amount of harvest that we have been able to get, like between the green beans and the zucchini, we have been able to put away a few bags of frozen stuff for the fall and winter to use when we're not actively harvesting things from the garden. So I guess really the plan is to just see how much we can get and see how far we can stretch our growing season. Our tomatoes have really been doing so good. Josh made a really awesome salsa the other day, and then we've used the beans and zucchini and several meals and some potatoes from my parents' garden that Jackson had picked. They were all very tiny, but he just gets so excited about harvesting things. And I suppose that is another engaging activity and a perk of having a garden, is just keeping him actively involved in the things we're doing outside as a family, trying to enjoy the little years as long as we can. I guess this has really kind of turned into more of a feelings talk, but I can't find my tripod thing that stretches my phone out, so I have to use my arm and it's getting sore. So I'm just like finding things to hang on to, like the bean trellis right now. But really, things just are kind of the same as ever. And by the same as ever, I mean we're harvesting the same things that we have the last few weeks. I guess I do want to do a little update here on the cabbage. These are really coming along. Not so much you, but this guy, and look at that. That's lovely. That really just makes me so happy. And I don't know exactly where fires are happening, but there's fires happening somewhere, and it's just really gray and hazy and giving me a headache, but it's just giving off this golden fall vibe that's really making me very eager to wear a sweater and just be inside with a cup of tea and reading a book or something. Like I said, just the cozy inside things are sounding really good right now. Let's go look at the pumpkins and then we're gonna wrap this up. We've just got real proper orange pumpkins now. And then I have been letting the chickens out to free range the last few days. There's just really less and less in the yard that I really give a crap about at this point. So I'm just letting them do their thing and get out of their enclosure. There's so much in the yard during the spring and the summer that we're trying to avoid them accessing, primarily with like the exterior flower beds. And then that back there would have been a nightmare if they had been scratching in it a few months ago. But now it's really not the end of the world if they get in there. Also, I was really worried about them getting in my chamomile, and they made a nice little bed out of that. So at this point, just, I don't care. I'm kind of getting to the point where I'm tapping out, but like I said, need to rally. That's just, I'm also really tired today. Maybe that has a lot to do with my worn out attitude, but that's that. Thanks for tagging along. If you have any suggestions for summer crops, please let me know. That's less thinking that I have to do. I am partially still excited to dig into fall gardening just to see if it is something that I really enjoy. I'm not going to know unless I try, and I'm willing to try the things at this point. So that's all for real. I'll see you next week. As always, I love you. Have fun and be kind.